Hey everybody, the Bong is here, and welcome back to the Sanctum! It's no longer a pre-stream anymore. Let me go take that off, because, you know, I'm not professional at all. Today is February 8th, 2019. We're going to be playing some more East Memories of Celceta for the PC. And I showed everyone else in the chat during the pre-stream. Skills can only go up to level 3. Once it's at level 3, it can't level up anymore, which is pretty good. And another thing I noticed, for any of you viewers that might be watching now or on the VOD, when this comes up eventually, the Spirit Cape also increases your ability to gain more skill level, which is actually really nice. So if I use Sonic Wave, 213 remaining. Okay. I was using the wrong move. 213, now it's at 210. So it's now like I gained 3 per use. Congratulations for the 2K subs. You were like almost several years too late for that. But just so you know, I did hit 25,000 plus. So you're way off by maybe 23,000. Alright, last time I played this, we made it to the Primeval Lands on the other side of the river. Incredible! This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live there. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Ooh! Wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Durin. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that adults cause some kind of trouble here, too. Heh. Ha ha ha! We might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. You're... and here we go. Own up, Adol. What did you do this time? It's a ghost! Huh? Oh, that's right. We saw that gravestone that had my name on it. What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. Yeek! This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Let me guess, I had to go around to investigate to prove that I'm still alive? Wow, you're very bold to, like, run downstairs thinking you're not gonna fall. Adol? Is that you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories.
I gained the ability to talk just for this very moment.
Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika.
Who the fuck named you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
My name is Adol.
Oh.
I'm dead. I know that, silly. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again, with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Wow! Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Ahem. No, I think that about covers the scoldings, so if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Her home is in that big tower with all the dark clouds. They call this place Highland Town because it's a town built on a highland. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I was a former Monopoly man and a pirate. I am the mayor of this town, and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again. Adol, I had assumed I never would. Yeah, I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it. But think how I must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Huh. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But, in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika? Yes, grandfather? Those chairs are way too big for us. When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters. For how long? Usually we get imprisoned each time we visit a new place. I cannot say for certain. I will call for you when the necessary preparations have been made. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters?
Yes!
Of course!
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I am inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there is a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey.
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced, too. They even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks. Basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. Then when night falls, turn them on, and it's bright as day. Wow! That's incredible! But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Roman. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You managed to remember anything yet at all? Not yet. Yeah, Didn't think so. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be wise for us to rest now, and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me! Is it time for dinner? Freda, give me a break. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Just not a lot of it he can remember, unfortunately. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's just the window. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. I don't want to go out yet. I only just looked around. Would be rude to enter without permission. No, I did not buy Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends yet, because I never really thought about it yet. Again, I've been too busy with other projects, so I didn't really want to invest any money on something I may not play for a while. Streetlights actually do look interesting. They're basically diamonds that just... I don't know if they rotate on the inside. But apparently they're not just like bulbs. What is this building supposed to be in the center? Oh, it's the chapel? I'll take a look in the chapel. I'll just barge right in! Good to know she didn't hear me. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Kaznia Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Eldeal is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me. For goodness sakes! I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Huh. So Banjo-Kazooie were here after all. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. Appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Or a pirate ship. We can't judge. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Eldeal is expecting you on the balcony. Please, come this way. As long as I don't get pushed off, I'm glad to join him. Or her. Wait, is there something over there I can grab? No. Anything over here I can look at? Like the books? I guess not. You must be adult Kristen. Yeah. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly. I wish I could throw paper airplanes.
I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeal. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. No, I'm just thinking you're the only one in this entire town that has wings.
Lisa.
Excuse me, Lisa. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. He'd be great for, like, dusting the shelves, because he's got, like, multiple feathers.
Now,
Adol. All of these books and blueprints you see before you. They all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Why can't you do it? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry. All kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Throughout its history? That's right. Recent history, in any case. I've repeated this process for several centuries, ever since I came to this land. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. You know, until some yoga instructors say that, oh, the cure is bad, just try hot sauce. But that's neither here nor there now, is it? As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? Where? I'm sorry. I have a habit of being a little untidy. I believe there are blueprints of a boat on this table. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now, the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaganians happened to invent in the nick of time. I want to ride on one! Please? As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long, it will create an imbalance were one to fall under the other's flag. If Roman were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altago is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made. It's only good if I interfere.
Are you unable to sleep? I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Lisa.
My!
Oh, so you do remember me then? That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while at all? Not very comfortable, but okay. I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeal? Not much. I see. Still, I am pleased that you remember anything about him at all. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldeal personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeal intended to impart. Well, you know where he is? I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldeal becoming discovered by the outside world. I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs, nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry. I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeal again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and at all? If you should remember anything else about Lord Eldeal... I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night to you. Sorry, Adol. Can you explain that again? From the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Eldeal guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge? We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on, Kalilika, whatever your name is. What's up with that?
Oh.
That's no way to ask someone a question. Huh, well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. What? Yeah. I think Kalilika wins this one. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeal remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh! It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence. Unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they were thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone. But that is true for certain people and certain inventions. Yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol. I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people might help this whole thing sink in a bit too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and— Hey! Kalilica, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay. However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? That tower is where Lord Eldiel lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldiel when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. Oh, it's good to know we can actually start moving again. Alright, we can just go in their rooms now. Great. Anything of purpose in these rooms? So far, no. That is weird to see a bed in the middle of the room. Usually, beds are against the wall. But, okay, whatever floats your boat. Doesn't give you much room to decorate. Oh my god, look at this space right here. I feel bad for the two people that gotta sleep in these beds. Look how little space you have between the beds. It's ridiculous. Whoever designed this room sucks. Like here, it's not as bad. So I guess that must be our guest quarters. At least I hope it was. If we had the other guest quarters, that'd be cramped. Okay, we just walked in a random house. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house. But Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Ah, so it's your fault. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? No, I want to look inside. Okay, that was very uneventful. Let's leave. I assume we're gonna get a cutscene of every building we enter? Nope, not necessarily. Excuse me, Dario. Do you have something you need me to... Oh, Adol. Perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. So, what's on your mind? Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone else asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. It's a thought that counts. Really? Phew. I'm glad you're not upset. Aw, you're so polite. Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, hey! Now that you mention it... Can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? No. Our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Adol's belongings. That's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. Just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay, it's okay. We understand completely. Adol's belongings. From before he lost his memories, no less. There may be new information to discover within them. For real. I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So please just wait a little bit longer, please. Adol, I think we should probably be leaving now. For Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack. We'll just scratch out Adol's names and put Dario's in there if he dies. That'll make things easier. When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all architects. I like to follow in their footsteps. That sounds a bit boring. Don't you want to, like, mix it up a little? I mean, you do you. Let me see what we got in the shop. Maybe you want a fruit? Oh, okay. Just give it a fruit and all of a sudden I have a claw. Not often we get customers like you. Welcome. Please have a look at my wares. I have plenty to offer, so I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy. What can I buy that's any good? I can buy a claymore? Sure, I'll buy that, but it's not leaving me much else. Let's go with feather knives. I should probably sell some old weapons that I don't use anymore. This money is gonna be quite a premium. Let's see. Probably should keep the other stuff. Wait, can I buy armor? The armor looks good, but obviously I can't afford it. And money is a bitch to get in this game. I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought you had a twin brother or something. Adol, you really gave me the shock of my life yesterday. I generally thought I'd seen a ghost. Maybe you did and you don't know it yet. Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically yes. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines? Well, Karna and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. You have seen them then, I assume? Yeah. Machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff. In a nutshell. I see. That your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Hey, you! Big guy over there! You're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, Move over and stop getting in the way of other customers. Why am I the only one who gets told off? It's nice to see you all. And it's particularly good to see you alive, Adol. We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldeal, anyway. Though all of the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it. But I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. Haha, but of course. You're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? Oh, that's a girl? I thought that was a boy! I thought it was just Kalilica. But this one seems like a handful, too. Haha, well, Tamali is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly your run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed. You may now bow before me. So please, do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that will help you regain one of your memories. Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you like. Hope you find something to trigger your memory. Maybe that's telling me that maybe I should look inside this shop. Nothing has triggered it yet. Maybe I can only find it, like, in the town itself. Alright, so what can I find in here that would actually trigger Adol's memory? Would it be in these buildings? Welcome, travelers! As you can see, this is a place where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that's been passed down to my family for generations. Good for you, I guess, Stella. And then pretty soon you will, create a Belgian beer. So you keep at it, Ms. Artois. Does this hay trigger my memories? What the hell are you? Whoa! It couldn't be! What was that? It might have been a creature called Mishi. I've heard of it once before. It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in weird places. It brings good luck to those who find it. For the life of me, though, I can't remember where I heard about it. Either way, if we get a chance, it might be worth trying to track the little guy down. Is this supposed to be a side quest we just unlocked? You want a flower? Here you go. You want a fruit? Here, take this one. Alright, so if you give it like the best fruit or the best nut, you get like a collectible. So that's a pretty good feature, I guess. That is, unless you want to keep the nut or the fruit. Then it may not be that valuable to you after all. Okay, so this must be some kind of stable. Hello, my name's Barton, and I study different ecosystems here in Highland. We met before, but as it seems, you don't remember. I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I'm currently raising rare livestock from throughout the European continent in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime if you'd like to study them yourself. Ah, welcome back, man. I guess you got your phone charging now. Or it was just not working that well at all. I just had mine charging earlier in case I needed to use it for something. Ah, Adol. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars, and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Eldiel gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow. They're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then? Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Eldiel is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see. But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. And that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things. Nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Eldiel been living in the region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer. It's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldiel. Hundreds of years? So that means he must be a really, really old man by now. You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Wow! His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind, and he even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy, or god. I think we probably kept you long enough now. True. We should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you should ever need anything. Kalilica, I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them, no? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time. I guess we will leave now. Unless you got something in this house that is of interest to me. And you don't. What else is new? Okay, I guess I'll just look in here. This must be the inn, right? I was really surprised when I heard you were still alive. And not only that, you were able to make it back in here with your friends. You are truly a special individual, Adol Kristen. Okay, why do you and Simon look the same? Oh, it's you, Kalilica. I see Adol and his friends are with you, too. Have you come to ask me something? Yeah, we have. Oh, but first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He is responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here. So, you see anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair. The man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. Oh, that's familiar to us. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like... That man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that magician. So those two are allies? Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you've met them yourselves? Unfortunately, all I can confirm is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, or confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it was nothing. happy to have helped. You don't look that happy, you're still frowning. Thanks a bunch! Okay, so we learned something really valuable. What's this? A highly detailed model sits atop the desk. It seems to depict a battlefield. Kalilka, what are you doing? Stop that. Stop it! Stop it! Dude, woman!
Come on, let's get going.
Yes, fine, we'll get going. Oh, I can't do those quests yet. Ah, typical. Are you a zombie? I know all about zombies. Sometimes when people die, they keep moving around and they're called zombies. Yes, I'm a zombie. I will leave you now. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Divine Heart 1. I didn't expect I'd ever see you alive again, red-headed traveler. Pretty surprising, huh, Mr. Tittles? Meow! Hello, and welcome to Highland. Make yourself at home here. I'm sure you've had a long journey. Yeah, you all thought I was dead. What else is there to see? We've talked to everybody. We've been in every building. What more do you want? You want to go back to the chapel too? Well, there's people there now. I told you! Joel's gonna be a tailor with me. We'll have a tailor's wedding and make tailor babies. He's got no other choice. Wow! Come on, stop fighting, please. Joel's gonna be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies. And that's an undeniable fact. Just play the field, you know? You can do that. Let's go to church. What an impressive building! It sure is pretty. This is the chapel, where people offer prayers to Lord Eldiel. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa, talking by the altar. How about we go say hi? Lord Eldiel, please watch over me today as you always have. Oh, so you're the red-headed explorer and his companions people have been talking about. Well, while you're here, you should pray to Lord Eldiel as well. You should mind your own business. This looks like some kind of school. Alright, do they teach like regular classes, or is it just like Sunday school or whatever? Do they even have Sunday here? Oh, you must be... Good day, Adol. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night? I did, thank you. Hehe, I'm glad to hear that. Are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she though? Lisa is the most popular maiden in all of Highland. And for good reason. Most popular? Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be, like, jealous or something? Haha! These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the Apostles of Highland. Apostles? Oh, that's right. I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Eldiel are referred to as his apostles. And only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice it to say, it's a very important position. Lisa is an apostle too, and so am I. But I'm just an apprentice. Oh, really? Important position, huh? So, how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel exactly?
Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the rite of prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldiel to the people of Highland. Lisa's role, then... My role is called the rite of summoning.
The rite of summoning? If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean your role is to bring those people here?
Exactly! You probably figured this out by now, but... the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually. Lord Eldiel indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really? That's a shame. But if Lord Eldiel wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's it, I suppose. He must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. Alright, everyone.
Thank you for the follow, Do1123. That's not what she's saying, by the way.
Alright, everyone. I think we should move on to the next location. I really am fine, Kalilica. You needn't worry so much about it. Everyone needs to rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Indeed. We have heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Ms. Tour Guide. Lead the way.
Huh! Don't patronize me, neck chin. Come on, everyone. Let's move along.
Right. I think we've been about everywhere in town now. We should have enough information to work with. So let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup.
Yes. We must decide our next course of action. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. I'll see you again later. Bye!
Alright then, Adol. Okay, we did get the good guest room. We gathered a fair amount of information, at least. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you? The Apostles? Those people who serve Eldiel? I guess now that you mention it, Lisa's one of them too. We were told that each Apostle has a different role to perform.
And Lisa's role is to bring Eldiel's chosen beneficiaries to the tower so they can meet with him, right? So how did she make it through the forest?
You said there were no signs that Adol had passed through those underground ruins. Maybe the way she does it can explain that too. Doesn't sound like she uses any run-of-the-mill methods at any rate. I do feel there may be more to learn here. But I believe we learned some information that may prove more immediately useful to us. Yeah, about that shady man and woman. Still a lot left to find out about those two, for sure. But right now, we gotta trace your whereabouts from when you were here before, and find out what happened to you. So personally, I'm a lot more interested in your belongings, like your old belongings, before you lost your memory.
This could be our chance to see what Adol had with him before he disappeared. Assuming we can get to them, since they've been...
And since everyone thought you were dead...
They buried them in your grave.
We should consult with Aaron. You want to ask the mayor for permission to dig up your grave? Or to dig it up on our behalf? Either way, what'll we do if he says no? Then it'll be kind of awkward when we go digging it up anyway. I think it's best we just do it in secret. It's your grave, after all. I concur. It is much simpler this way. Come, there's not a moment to waste. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will not get arrested for robbing my own grave. That would be weird. I mean, like that time, like, I think it was somewhere in Europe, probably in the UK, that somebody thought he was dead. Like, he was medically declared dead, but even though he showed up to apply for, like, I think a license or something, or for registration, they still thought he was dead. Like, no, you're dead, so you can't get this. That was dumb. Well, anyway, my grave should be at the bottom of this path. So let's go. We'll just dig up the wrong one, see what happens. Is this... which one's mine? Ah. Here lies Adol Kristen. Yep, this is the one. Let's get digging. Never thought I'd go grave robbing at all. Much less with the grave's occupant at my side.
All right.
Come on, boys. Let's get to work. Boys? After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal... Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's. They did say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Ozma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. I received the mask from Jim Carrey. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Received the mask from... That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind. Let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be? And even apologized for burying them? That seems the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume what the villagers said is true, Adol's belongings should be buried here. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we would have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considering it a victimless crime. So someone else dug up this grave before us? Whatever was in there here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah. Or at least we found something. Received the mask from... Not much to go on, but it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. It's too early to tell if Remnos is connected to this. Yeah, we got far too little information right now. Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension, to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under the assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate.
Adol.
Alright, Adol. I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower now. You would like to speak with Lord Eldiel? Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldiel seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa? Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldiel. Oh? You sound hesitant. Please, don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me? Lord Eldiel is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease. What? Lord Eldiel is ill? I was unaware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill. Even once. I'm sure he'd be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if you could at least wait until his condition improves. I see. Well, guess we don't really have much of a choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick. Durin? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Eldiel of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied until then too, since we told him we wouldn't wander too far outside the town. First Adol's memories, and now Eldiel's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening here today. It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows. I don't know if I believe that. I'm willing to bet you've always been this way. You probably just don't remember. Thanks for rubbing it in. Still, we four would have never met one another if it weren't for you. So it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kinds of unimaginable horrors await us in the future. But I know I don't regret coming with you. Nor do I. What's on your mind, Durin? Huh? Oh, you talking to me? This is only a suggestion at all, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldiel's tower ourselves? What? Weren't we just told not to do exactly that? Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still. That Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's real important. What's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Eldiel's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it's been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated. There is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was gonna say, except in smaller words. I'm kinda surprised though. I figured you'd be against it for sure. We all have our reasons for being here. I am tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. That's the spirit. What are you, Adol? How do you feel about this? Don't know why I even bothered asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So, I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready. Something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn. Alright, I'm gonna save, because the last time I did that was before the stream started. And I'd really hate to game over and lose that progress. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. Oh, I guess we can use the window again? Alright, let's go through the window. So, this is how you've been getting out? This is so exciting! Shh! We need to leave before anyone notices us. The north exit leads to the tower, right? The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave. Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. I mean, what can we really do that's all that suspicious? Or just buy a lot of stuff, I guess. That'd be a good idea. Because we may not be able to go back to town for a while. Might as well just buy whatever we can. Hey, Adol! How about we stop at that shop before we leave town? Philemon's workshop, was it? Yeah. That was the one that looked like it dealt with machines. We might be able to stock up on supplies there. We want to see what they have to offer, then, before we depart. I hope I don't actually have to buy anything, because I kind of spent a lot of money. Is that Gazok? Gazok? Wasn't that the traveling merchant we met in Selray? Holy crap, it is him! What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins, and decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end. Just now, in fact. Wait, how did you even get through there? Seriously? I can't believe you made it all this way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know. Wahahaha! They don't call me Gazok the Strong for nothing. I know that forest like the back of my hand. Wait, weren't there like parts in the ruins where you had to be really small? I don't think you can do that. And I'm not letting some little monsters get the best of me. Amazing! You must be stronger than you look. Wahahaha! I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. That 169 underscore just followed. Also, I'm actually from Highland. What? But what are you talking about? Perhaps I should be the one to explain. You see, Gazok here is my younger brother. Really? If I told you the whole story, we'd be here all night. So, to summarize, a few decades ago, I got myself into a bit of trouble. Took a little spill, you could say, and eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray, and, well, that was that. You have been a beloved resident of Selray ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would have never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, so is this supposed to be like a big, teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something? It was, yes. Until you all barged in and ruined everything. Oh, it's no bother at all. What was it you came here for? Did you need something? I came to buy supplies. I don't have anything I can sell to you, unfortunately. Oh, if I use the facilities here, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armor. Really? Of course. If you have the materials, I can even craft some accessories for you. I am Gazok the Strong, after all. But back when I lived here before, people called me Gazok the Super Handyman instead. Ah, we'll go along with that. Feel free to work Gazok hard while he's here. What accessories can you craft? I need a Monkey King's hair to craft this? I mean, that seems pretty good if I can get it. What is a risky bandana? Okay, increases your strength by 15, but it lowers your defense by 15. So there's a high risk to that. I already got a Warrior Seal too, so I'm good with that. Golden Axe is a pretty good beat-em-up series for the Sega Genesis. Sage's Diadem increases your obtained experience. I don't have a Boar Exoskeleton either. What can you reinforce for me? Can't even reinforce the Claymore. That's unfortunate, but oh well. I guess when I go on the way to the tower is when I'm going to be able to make some money. Right now, I obviously cannot do that. Because I'm broke as shit. I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before. You've never seen windmills either, but here we are. I believe this to be the only way to reach the tower. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the sanctuary of storms they were talking about in town. Let's get a closer look. We'll figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. Yep, let's see if this is anything like Final Fantasy X where you have to dodge lightning bolts. I don't think it's like that at all, but I guess you never know. Good swerve, bitches.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, doesn't seem pretty bad for lightning. You should be pretty okay. Let's check out this path. Okay, I can't do much on this side. Alright, let's just go back. There, I can pretty much just spam my specials or my skills. Because I'm gonna get a lot of them anyway. Okay, Sonic Slide I already have at level 3, so I should be focusing on building up Sonic Wave. And luckily I can actually level it up without even hitting anything. So that makes things so effective. Just go spam my skills. What did we pick up that was rare again? Probably all that stuff right there. Okay, there's water. Okay, this is a rather big area. I wonder how big it can actually get. Can I actually just go around the whole thing? Looks like we're just going around a hill.
Whoa, this is a nice find.
Ooh, big boy over here. Honey Badger! Look at this honey badger! It's on its hind legs! Okay, let's wait over here and recover our health. At least it's not following us still. I forgot how tough those things are. So we'll just wait it out a little bit, get our health back, that kind of shtick. No longer in danger at the very least. Okay, we got over $2,400. Which is nice. Get back to making money.
Shouldn't we be running?
Whoa! Did I just lose over 500 health so soon? Oh, apparently there's a memory here, too. Holy shit, that thing will not die. Oh my god, look how little health it's losing. This is insane! This guy's tankier than certain bosses! Oh, Sonic Wave's leveled up. You wanna, like, get away? Like, retreat somewhere where we can heal again? I think that might be the best course of action. So we can actually get that thing killed without getting killed ourselves. Just saying, that might actually be a suggestion. Save my healing items for when I get to a boss. Okay, that's better. I don't think enemies can heal on their own, can they? I've never seen it happen before. Shit, I managed to still die. It's pretty bad when an enemy is able to do, like, 500 damage on a certain hit. I'm off of it now. How much more can this guy take? That guy hung in there to the very end. Like, if I just gotta deal with these stupid birds, that's no big deal. But if that guy managed to respawn already, I'd have been pissed. A life elixir. Oh, max HP goes up by 100 permanently. Let's not use that yet. Kalelika, this is Adol Kristen. He came here from Asteria.
Asteria? Devil's Tower Asteria? Lord Eldeal did say it had been freed by a traveler who arrived here recently, but there's no way. You wanted to meet him, didn't you? I didn't say anything about wanting to meet him. Jeez, from the way Lord Eldeal described him, I was expecting somebody a lot stronger looking than this. At all, Kalelica is very interested in the outside world. Much information finds its way here, but few of us get the chance to leave the town and see the world for ourselves. I greatly appreciate it if you let Kalelica hear about some of your adventures. Lisa! For now, though, I'm afraid I must go and report to Lord Eldeal. In the meantime, I'll leave you two to become better acquainted. And then we fucked. I mean, I got a strength up. Wolverine's back! Nope! Goodbye. Let's go on and do our own thing. We can go that way, or we can go left. Let's see what's up first. Just to map it out at the very least. This place is pretty big so far. There's a lot of pads. Looks like there's something over here. This up too. There's a lot of stuff to grab. Might as well get it all. God, there's just so much of everything to fight. Wow, that was bad. Got totally beaked. And where are you going? You're paralyzed. You couldn't go that far. Bitter potion. Oh, even more treasure. Oh, but there's another one of these guys. Already? And already I'm dead? Oh my god, how far is it gonna follow me? Way too far. You know one of our friends is dead? Good luck at just getting some flowers. Your priorities are up there, I must say. The music here is pretty cool.
Leave it to me.
How do these animals manage to know how to use bows and arrows anyway? How's this skill doing? Oh, 9! Oh wait, I'm looking at... I was looking at the wrong one. 215! So divide that by 3. We're pretty much up there. Oh, that's just a dead end to a treasure chest.
Maybe in Wonderland? I would not know, because I never watched that movie. Nice, thank you for leveling up, Ozma. Even though you're not in the active party. I forgot they can still do that. Just gain experience while doing nothing. Like, I can understand Karna leveling up because he's with us. Nice, we're getting level ups like crazy. Let's just deal with everything around us before we deal with freaking Honey Badger again. Once we're all topped up, we should be good. Funny enough, I played a little bit of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the GBA, and I must say I didn't really like it that much. Like, that style of gameplay, like using cards just for, like, basic attacks, not a fan. It's a safe spot to deal with these assholes. Because it would be nice if I can just get that treasure. Get dusted. You were already down on the ground and somehow the shockwave still hurt me after the fact. You can't justify that. Get dusted. Get dusted. God, and I still got knocked down quite a lot. Okay, now I got that skill mastered. I just want to open that freaking chest! And it may not even have anything good! Like, Jesus, is that too much to ask? Why does such a creature need to exist? Thank you! Good lord. 5 purple stones. Was that worth all the trouble? I don't know if that was. Could have found an easier way to do that without getting annihilated. Just saying. At least this skill is pretty powerful. Granted, it costs like 18 to use. Oh! There was a stone here I could have used to heal. I'm a dumbass. Then again, how would I have known? The rain's really starting to pick up. We should probably set up a tent here and rest, at all. A tent? Wow! This is starting to feel really exciting now. Like we're hiding out in the wilderness. We can use this area as a base of operations during our time here, then? Yeah. Though we need to be back in Highland before dawn, so we can't spend the night here or anything. We should be able to rest for a little while, though, at least. Sounds good to me. It was a quiet night. Only the sound of the falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the darkness. So it wasn't really quiet. Then, with a flash of lightning, a memory sealed deep within Adol's mind was released.
Oh?
Ah, I thought you might be interested in this sphere. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun. But I have a feeling that one day you will discover the truth behind it on your own. And I do not intend to rob you of that joy. You are the first person to ask me so many questions. My body is not supposed to feel exhaustion, and yet somehow, I think I'm beginning to understand what it's like. I brought some tea. Would you like to have a rest now? Thank you, Lisa. Could I trouble you to help me carry the tea at all? Lord Eldiel, is something the matter?
Oh, no.
Oh no. I was just thinking that the two of you go together quite well. What? But Adol seems to have quite a wide pool of interests. As your father figure, I would be a bit worried that he might neglect the household.
Honestly.
Please, Lord Eldiel, don't tease me like that. My apologies. Adol? Adol! You okay? You were out like a light, man. Come on, we've got to get moving. We're running out of time. Weird that I didn't gain any stats from that memory. Oh boy, this is some storm. It shows no signs of subsiding. There's no shelter to be found on the plains. So this is the Sanctuary of Storms. If we step out there, we'll be fried in no time. Yeah, I can see the tower on the other side, but actually getting to it alive seems kinda unlikely. There appear to be several strange objects scattered across the plains. Oh, you're right. I wonder what they're for. Looks like a lightning rod to me. I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go have a look. Are you sure? I really don't feel safe going up there. It'll be fine. Just as long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile, we should probably be okay, I think. That doesn't inspire much hope, but alright. I pressed the wrong button. So what are we supposed to do with this? Maybe I need Ozma for this. No?
Leave it to me.
Can't do anything with it, it seems.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Oh, okay!
Aww.
I thought I was done for. I told you it was dangerous to go out there. I'm sorry. That probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Is something the matter? Someone's there. What?
Cha!
Right there!
Whoa!
Well, watch where you throw in those things. You could put someone's eye out. It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy. It's a kid from the mayor's place.
Oh.
Grouping all children together with the meaning word like kid is the sort of thing adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know. The hell's your problem? Try and get along, you guys. So, Kalilika, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion. Grown adults, sneaking out through a window. I could hardly believe my eyes.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to Highland then? Yeah. I guess we've been caught red-handed. Nothing we can do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldiel. What? I'm an apprentice apostle after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the plains and stop the lightning from hitting us. Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy.
No.
There is a problem with this course of action, however. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night, along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's a good point. Hello, James. How's it going? Everyone is probably busy on a Friday night, I guess. Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? We'll make sure no harm comes to you along the way. I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me telling Grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? Because that's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh boy.
Is she trying to blackmail us? Sure seems that way. But if the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle? You're a lot more perceptive than I give you credit for. Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it's not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us. Of course not! I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa is hiding something about Eldiel. I know she is. How can you be so sure? We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even Grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones that seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry. So you suspected something may be amiss at the tower, and decided to take matters into your own hands? Man, you are one precocious kid. I get where you're coming from, but... Is there something wrong with a child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them that they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as a child starts to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to adults tell me what to do, I'll never become one myself. Oh, alright. What do you think, Adol? This is the tower now. What? What's gotten into you, Adol? You're a terrible actor, you know that? You're trying to make it seem like you forced her to guide us, huh? So if someone were to discover this expedition, you would take all the blame upon yourself. How very like you. Are you saying... Way to go, Kalilica! Welcome to the team! Thank you, everyone! If only you were this well-behaved and honest with your feelings from the start, you'd be a cute kid. That's kinda creepy. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know? And rely on adults to support them. Ow! What was that for? You said it was important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite. Ow! Ow! Stop that! That really hurts. I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous at all. So please take me to the tower with you. Please? Okay, you win. Thank you! Well then, the Sanctuary of Storms awaits. You ready? Thank you for joining us, you know, just minutes after we got vaporized by lightning. Alright, so I'm gonna switch you out. Actually, I think I can switch out Durin for once. Because she's also a striker. Okay, Gravity Spear, Double Impact, Power Swing. So you only have 3 skills. What do you have in the way of equipment? We'll keep the Ceres Cape. It's French for cherry, apparently. I'd like you to prevent paralysis. You know what? Why don't you take something that prevents heavy? Alright, let's go back to the lightning and hopefully don't die. Okay, Kalilica. Let's see what you've got. Watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered across the plains? Those things half buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach the tower. Does Lisa really come through here every time she goes to see Eldiel? No, she has her own way of reaching the tower. Really? Time is short. We should go. Well then, let's go. Kalilica can fire orbs of light from her mace to activate various devices. Well, let's just hope it works.
Here I go. 1, 2.
So where do we find the next one then? How long does it last? Guess we can map out the place. Uh-oh. It's going down. Better stay near it.
1, 2.
Kind of wish it had like a timer or something rather than just colors. Can't do anything with these. Yeah, you can just like see it go down right now. Oh wow, we just got wiped. We were just about to energize it too. So I guess you're always safe around the first one, but when the second one goes down, even when you're about to activate it, you just get wiped. That's a shame. At least you don't lose progress, technically, when you die from lightning. Even though you really should. At least the conductors are easy to notice on the map. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go. Wait, there's more? I gotta do this again? Alright. Alright, so far so good. At least the lightning here is very easy to manage. And like the purple color just gives you an indicator as to what's a safe zone and what isn't. I think I gotta activate this one next. Oh, wait a minute, I see what I gotta do. I gotta get this one. Okay. We still had the protection from the other one. God, there's a third section. At least we can see the tower really close. Yeah, I keep thinking we're gonna see some treasure around here, and we never do. At least we don't get attacked on the way here. Which is a plus. Ah, God, that actually gave me a fright. Oh, man. Okay, there seems to be like a whole area to the left. Should I be able to reach that? Actually, I think I can. So this place is called the Tower of Providence? Here, let me activate this. So I think there's something to the left. Unless I can only enter that area through the tower. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can go there yet because of the lightning.
Leave it to me.
Maybe we can get the lightning to stop can then enter the tower, or enter the left part of the tower. Phew! We finally made it! I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary. So, what now? There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldiel's room. We should head there right away. Why do I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy? It never is. This is such a strange place. What are those things below us? Ahem. They're the mechanisms that control the sanctuary's storms. Oh, really? Wait, seriously? Those things are what make those crazy storms we just passed through? Yep. Lord Eldiel uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in the sanctuary. And the rain from the sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side. So, in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from any who would do them harm. Truly the work of a god. We've been told that Lord Eldiel came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago. And he modeled these mechanisms after a weather controlling device that existed there. Wow. Over there is the elevator that will take us to this room. Hop aboard, everyone! Oh, I don't have a choice? Huh? Work! What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before. Is there another way up? Well, yes, but... Please don't say that, staircase. I'm sure it will be a wonderful exercise, but I wouldn't really recommend it as anything other than a last resort. There seem to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms, too. Those are the tower's guardians. Looks like I'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldiel. Yeah, we've come too far to go back empty-handed. Let's do this. I'm worried something may have happened to Lord Eldiel. But please let me come with you. Okay then, let's go. A boss fight in an RPG? Never would have thought of that. Oh, there must be a reason they gave me 3 of this. Man, these enemies are easy compared to the honey badgers we saw up on the hill. By like a wide margin, like seriously. Oh, that's a mimic. Oh, another level up. That's crazy. Power tablet. Yeah, the music here is really good. That's nothing new.
Here I go. Here goes.
What does this do? Oh, okay, I didn't even notice that was a thing.
Leave it to me.
So I guess I have to look for more of these to get ahead. Looks like I should be able to run up that, but I can't. I guess we just gotta look for a way then. What's up with this central platform? Oh! That's what it is! It's the bad place to go! Oh, Jesus. Like, how many of these guys are there? Apparently they're level 26. We're just slightly below that. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. You guys don't seem to be doing too good. What happened? Got your asses caved. Nobody's business. Yeah, I heard you passed 100 subscribers. Congratulations, man. What the hell was that beeping noise? They say I just picked up an item? I don't think it was that strange mass. Okay, when we get to full health, we'll explore the rest of this floor. Look at this. This is only the first floor. This is nuts. Seems to be a lot going on in this one place. Wonder if we can activate something that can get us up that ramp. Let's see what's up this way. I see something there that I might want. First I gotta get rid of this jerk. Oh, I see what I need. I need to be the small. This should be safe to go to, right? I hope. Tactician's gloves. What is that? Is that a weapon? No. It's an accessory? Oh, recover more SP on skill finish. Let's see you take this one. You take it. Alright, looks like I'm going down to like the lower floor. What do you mean there's not enough space? I'm away from that area. Finicky game. No, wait, this is leading upward. I thought it was going down. Can't get to those chests yet. I see a lot of them. Alright, these guys don't seem that difficult to fight. Albeit cumbersome because they bounce so much. Oh, do I want to do that? Well, at least I can energize it again if I want to.
Leave it to me.
But let's see if there's something I want to do on this side first. Okay, looks like there's a lot of these.
Here I go.
What does this one do? Okay, I needed to do that eventually. That one cannot be reactivated. So there are only certain ones you can energize more than once. Alright, I gotta activate another mechanism that'll raise that. Alright, this is a very interesting dungeon so far. Now I can go right.
Leave it to me.
That looks like where I have to go. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? It's created another set of platforms. Oh, then I guess I don't need to remanipulate that again and again. Like, all the platforms are there that I need. That's actually really cool. Let's see what's at the end of this. Roto Droplet to make up for the one I spent before. Don't mind if I do.
It's my turn. 1, 2.
Oh, that was a fake chest. That whole path was a lie. Wow, I feel totally robbed. Went through all that to fight an enemy of a chest. Didn't raise that though. That's a shame. Oh, what's messaging me on Facebook? Oh, nothing important. I still need to get a lot more skills to level 3 though. If I can do that, then I'll have a much easier time. Alright, Kalilka, the pleasure's all yours. There, that should get us that chest. Might as well get that now before I go to the right. Might be something really important. Azure Scale Charm. What does that do? Oh, prevents freezing. Don't think that's been a problem yet. I believe this is where we need to go, up here. I wouldn't really call this a stairway, because this is not stairs, this is a ramp. But you know what? You do you, game. What the? Okay, I need to bash him. Ooh, we're getting wrecked. Francisco, please do not disrespect Firebrand like that. Also, Firebrand is red.
Leave it to me.
Unfortunately, there's more of them. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. At least you can stun lock him easily. Whoa! I just had a skill that's a giant hammer. Okay. Requires 40 SP though. Yes, and you call it like the water crest, despite the fact that this gargoyle is obviously using lightning. That makes it feel heavy. Jesus! That was actually a really good move. Cleared out a lot of this crowd. That's how it is with video games. Girls tend to be like really, really strong. The smaller they are, the bigger punch they have. It's ridiculous. That is the trope. Okay, I see a whole bunch of these. Should I just activate them all? Seems I can activate it again. Maybe I can only have one up at a time. Oh, wait a minute. I should just leave the others alone and I can get the rest of these chests. Oh, this one's a mimic too! Why must you toy with my emotions? It's a Ceres Cape plus 8. It's not just Mary and Kate you can plus 8. Alright, so you get a whole bunch of stuff. Can I just go the long way around to get to that chest? I suppose we can try. Also, have you noticed I've leveled up probably 4 or 5 times in this one stream? Got more of these damn gargoyles. Gelgarga? That does not roll off the tongue. That's like something you would say if you were swishing Listerine. Just swish it in your mouth.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
That's essentially what it is. That's right, you are a powerless little bitch on a pedestal. Accept who you are. And that is useless. Oh, that must be the... Oh, wait a minute. That's not the chest we saw before. I think I actually do have to go back to those mechanisms to get that particular chest. I thought you can just do it if you just go all the way around and you might find a way back down again. But obviously, that doesn't work like that.
It's my turn. 1, 2.
Catholicon +3. Sure thing. Did I go around this way? No, I did not. Do I need to heal again? I think I do. Are you done? You done, son? You done, son. Wait, how the hell did you guys know it was a mimic? We didn't even open it yet. That is some hive mind shit there. I don't think it's fair for them to know that was a mimic the whole time.
Leave it to me.
What did you expect, man? It's a Capcom game. Of course they're gonna make it really hard.
1, 2.
Well, that's the opposite of what wanted to have happen.
Here goes.
Let's see if I just reactivate this one. And then I go for the first one. Let's see if that works.
1, 2.
Alright, I see what I gotta do. Go with 1 and then 2, and then it should be good to go. Because they were all down the first time I was here.
Here goes.
Therefore, this one will raise the others. It's good that I remember that much, because it literally only happened 5 minutes ago. In the meantime, I'm just gonna see what's on the go on the social medias while I recover my health. And I am not editing this out for the VOD. You all get to enjoy this with me. Alright, take it easy, James. Have a great night.
Are you still not ready?
Mind your own business, woman. We're doing this for the greater good. It is a shame you can't recover your spirit power inside a dungeon when you have the spirit cape on. But I guess that would have made things a little broken otherwise. Alright, is this chest safe? It is. It's an emerald. Okay, we're pretty high up in the tower. And you know what? I think this is a good time to actually end the stream, because I've been going for like, well over 2 hours? Yeah, almost 2.5 hours. God damn. Alright, so that was a fun experience. We made a lot of progress, which is awesome, as always. And as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you tune in to the next show. Whenever that is, because I still do not have a schedule. Take care of yourselves, everyone.